Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and today we're going to continue Hawkite, Arrow of the Air. With Chapter 1, the challenge begins. How you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, ad. There we go. The challenge begins. Chapter 1. The emerald green sea lapped at the Goldorian shore. Tom and his three companions, his best friend Elena, Storm the Stallion, and Silver the Wolf, gazed out at the waves, marveling at the richness of their color. Tom could hardly believe they were still alive after their terrible battle with Gwildor's first beast, Crab. His right hand throbbed, reminding him of the confrontation beneath the waves. Tom had broken Dark Wizard Valmel's curse over the giant crab, and Crab had returned to protecting Gwildor again. But Tom knew this was only the beginning. 5 more beasts dwelled in Gwildor, and all of them were under Valmel's spell. If Gwildor was to survive, Tom and Elena had to free them all. But it wouldn't be easy. Freya, Gwildor's mistress of the beasts, had turned against her land and was working with Valmel, which meant that this was their most dangerous beast quest yet. Tom flexed his aching palm, testing it. Pain rippled through him. A strange green bruise had appeared on Tom's hand where Crab had grasped him with his poisoned pincer. I wish Elder and Teledon had told us what kind of beasts we were facing, said Elena, testing the sharp tips of the arrowheads with her thumb. Her silver-coated wolf growled gently at her side. Tom smiled at the mention of his father, Teledon, Eventia's master of the beasts. Free at last from Melville's evil magic, Teledon was now working with the good wizard Eldaru to keep Eventia safe. They told us as much as they could. Tom reminded Elena, reaching out to stroke the rough furrow on Silver's head. Elena looked around. There is something strange about this place, she said. It seems too beautiful somehow. Gwildor and Eventia are twin realms, said Tom. I think we'll get used to it in time. We had better, said Elena, putting the arrows back in her quiver. If Gwildor falls, Eventia will follow suit. Tom nodded. Let's move on, he said. Ad. I hate ads. But I'm too broke for YouTube Premium, so yeah. Let's see. Tom nodded. Let's move on then, he said. He touched the silver amulet of Eventia that hung around his neck. On his last beast quest to Eventia's forbidden land, he had covered all 6 pieces of the amulet to restore full life to his father, Taladon, who had been trapped as a ghost. Looking down at it, Tom admired the way the blue disc at the center of the amulet glinted and shimmered. He turned it over, tracing the magical map of Gwilder that was edged on the back. Excuse me. They weren't completely lost while they had this. A sharp pain stabbed through his arm, and the amulet fell from his hand. If only he hadn't let Crab catch him with his poisonous pincer. "Are you all right, Tom?" Elena asked in concern. Tom forced a smile. "Don't worry about me," he said. Beside Tom, Storm tossed his head and whined, reaching out with his good hand. Tom stroked his stallion's jet black mane. "It's all right, boy," he soothed. "We've been through worse, haven't we? It's time to find the next beast of Gwilder." Tom held up the amulet again, keeping it as steady as he could. He watched as 2 red paths appeared on the edged map, glowing and pulsing. Tom knew that one path would lead to the beast, and the other path would lead to a prize that would aid them on their quest. One of the magical items owned by the mistress of the beasts, before wicked Valmel had placed her under an evil enchantment. "What is the amulet showing you?" asked Elena. Tom pointed out the 2 red paths simmering on the silver talisman. Unlike the quest to find the crab, both lines led in the same direction. "Look," he said, pointing at the tiny picture edged where both paths ended. "Sheaves of corn, farmland. But there's no picture of the beast." "There's no picture of the beast that we have to face," Helena said worriedly. "We have to trust the amulet," Tom replied, letting it dangle again. "It showed us Crab last time, and I'm sure it will show us the new beast when it's ready." Tom climbed onto Storm's saddle. His hand flamed with pain, but he tried not to wince. Leaning down, he gently pulled Elena onto the saddle behind him. The animal seemed to sense the urgency of the quest. Storm pawed the ground, and Silver paced about, letting out a low, rippling growl. Tom wheeled Storm about, and they headed inland. Although he tried to focus on the challenge that lay ahead, he couldn't help remembering the visit from... I have to read that sentence again. Tom couldn't help remembering their visit from Valmel after they had arrived. Freya, Gwilder's mistress of the beasts, had been with the evil, flame-haired wizard. Tom shuddered as he thought of her savage eyes. It was because of Freya that Gwilder was in this peril. Tom knew he should hate her, but he also knew that Freya was under Valmel's control, just like the beasts of Gwilder were. There was something about her. Tom had felt drawn to her. and he didn't know why. He shook his head, feeling impatient with himself. Now was not the time to dwell on the past. They had a beast to find and set free. That was chapter 1. The challenge begins. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter of Hawkite, Arrow of the Air. And I also hope you like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest videos. And maybe some more dragons for the Great Dragon book. Long-time viewers know about the Great Dragon book and how I put bios and pictures of the dragons in Dragania on this channel and read the bios for them. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And thank you guys for all the new subscribers. Oh, what am I trying to say? Thank you for subscribing. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.